Hi there, guys. My name's Eric Henschel. In the end of 2015, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer. I was in a really bad spot in my life. Really bad. Didn't have anything together. By anything, I didn't have a wallet in my pocket. Yeah, that's bad. But here, I am now going to tell you the benefits I found from my adversity. The one thing that matters most to me above all else that I have extracted from my experience is you are your thought. Thought is all we are. You're in control of your thoughts. If you do not control them, somebody else will. I've heard a quote today that is quite fitting for this topic. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Pay attention to what you're paying attention to. For paying attention is the only way to get smarter. And we all know information and knowledge is the most powerful thing there is. Okay. I would also like you to ponder upon the fact that everything you see, whether it's my hand, the back of my hand, the finger that I just took away and showed you again, and the way the screen moves, all that is going to be very distracting for your brain, because your brain actually doesn't see. It recreates. What we perceive as vision is actually scientifically proven to be the brain reconstructing its input. So our optic receptors that are in our eyeballs are actually allowing our neurons to transmit this to our brain, and the brain then reconstructs the environment. Thus, we always hear and people preach about keep your workspace clean, keep your home clean, you'll feel better. It will reduce depression. Well, it will. But they just forget to explain properly why. And quickly, I like the quote that says, anything that somebody says they know well, they should be able to explain simply. If they don't or can't explain it simply, they don't know it well enough. If they don't know well enough, don't take advice from them. Capiche? Capuche. Ooh, that's a colloquialism. Stay up to date on your language. We label our own reality. Our decisions impact our DNA, our neurons, everything. Think about the state of evolution and Darwin's theory about how we came to be the Homo sapiens we are today. We are actually given the gift of evolution of thought, but nobody really thinks to ponder upon why we're given the ability to think things when we're not always programmed to think well. The answer is a paradox. Don't mind the accent switching, I find it helps keep your attention focused. And it makes me a little striking, if you know what I mean. I like to add a little levity. Keeps you a little on the ball. If I had a ball, I would be on it. Or am I? Dun, dun, dun. No, I don't have a ball today. Next time I'll provide a yoga ball for emphasis. But think about the difficulty in your surroundings as you're watching this video of recreating every single aspect. Can you create where you have every pen, every piece of paper, if they're facing up or down? And the certainty in which you can do this. And the reason I bring up the certainty in which you can do this is because certainty is key. When we make a decision, it is based off our own level of certainty. We don't have a relativity index. The relativity index for our certainty is our self-belief. Reaffirm that you are right for a reason. Make sure you're logically and unbiasedly and emotionally coming to these conclusions. Somebody who differs in opinion would be perfect to make sure you're approaching this with that respect. Devil's advocates are very, very beneficial people to uphold in your circle. Ponder, I was told that silence is key for understanding and processing the information that is relayed to you. I don't know if that was enough time or not, but I'm moving on to my next topic. What was the first topic I talked about? Can you remember? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bet you could. Good job, mate. Little positive reaffirmations that, hey, I fucking brushed my teeth today can be a great start to a good positive pattern. And if you're living a bad life that you're unhappy with, start with little things like I brushed my face, or I brushed my teeth and I washed my face, went to bed at a reasonable time, woke up dressed right, because you're recreating yourself in your mind. If you don't look well in your mind, what the fuck do you think anybody else is going to think about you? Make sure you're living a life story that you would like to watch. Otherwise, who else would like to read or watch it? Pretty plain and simple. Pretty plain and simple, sorry. I do not like enunciating in an incorrect manner. I do believe linguistics are a huge aspect of mental programming. Memory make magic is my term for what I do. I am of the belief that if you tell your kid he cannot fly, he won't ever be able to fly. I don't mean in a plane, I mean like, let's not jump off a roof to find out, but start jumping off the ground and see if you go further than we expected. If you did, that's awesome. I believe we are limiting our brain's capacity by implementing so many barriers that our adult authorities are actually implementing without even realizing they are psychologically stunting our evolution. We evolved thought as a paradox. It was the universe's way of reprimanding itself. I'll get into why that needs to be done later on. But if you don't want to get rid of the shreds in an instant with the rest of the galaxy, that's a good thing to have happen. I look best from this angle. Yeah, quite happy with it. I'm a handsome man. Saying things like that out loud, most people determine as crazy, but speaking to yourself is a good way of determining a proper sentence structure, and actually getting yourself to hear yourself talk out loud understands what you're actually thinking much better, as if it were coming out of somebody else's mouth. It's the equivalent of visualization in reverse. They've recently produced a study that I found amazing. I mean amazing. Right on point, but scientifically backed. All the topics I believe in, that anything is possible basically is the stem of it, and branches into create what you want, ask for what you want, believe you'll get what you want, enjoy what you got. I look forward to you turning in next time. I'm Eric Henschel, and this has been a post-traumatic growth experience.